so we are going to get some messages in regards to your twin flame soulmate. Whatever connection you have with this person, okay, whatever label we want to label it as, everybody's different. So, especially if you are in separation with your person or going through something with them, let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to use the messages of the heart deck. Okay. Ooh, somebody's in the energy of regret. Mira no más. It says they are having a hard time forgiving themselves for treating you poorly, much less expecting you to forgive them. You see? This is why this person's like, well, it makes sense. Like, maybe in the beginning they were having a hard time wondering, oh my gosh, she's being stubborn. He or she is being stubborn. Like, they don't want to forgive me. It's been so long and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how many times I have to apologize. And it's like, it's not only what they did, but it's also like the things that they continue to say to you that's very hurtful. Past actions, past words that can stick to somebody, okay? Especially if they made you feel like they didn't give a fuck, okay? And now all of a sudden they're like, well, you're not seeing me, or you're not doing anything to make it work. What do you know? It's like, you're not motivated. Look at all the bullshit you went through. So someone's in deep regret because they're really seeing the error of their ways. Yeah, somebody was being very cold. Maybe you're the one being cold now. It says they feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince you they're worth keeping. You see? Somebody wants to convince you that it's that they're very regretful. They didn't mean to. It's almost like they gambled your love and gambled the risk of losing you, and they lost you. Okay? I feel like their ego is telling them that they're the ones that left you. They're the one. Literally, it's divine intervention. If the universe is hearing your soul cry, your heart, you're just going through shit, and you're calling out to your gods, your deities, your ancestors, the universe, they're going to hear that. They're going to create some divine intervention that will make that person want to get out of your energy. And you guys split timelines. And this whole time, this person's like, well, it was I that left you, and you were the problem, and this, and that. And it's like, okay, then stay gone. And now they're seeing, damn, I really did treat this person like this. And so that's the energy I'm picking up with this person. They were very cold with you. They're regretful. And now maybe you're the one a little bit cold. It's not that you're cold and don't care. It's more like, well, you don't really want to go back to the same bullshit. So we have unsighted. They are unable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection because that's all they know. This is screaming narcissistic love, or a narcissistic person. They don't, they don't see their ways. They don't see how they are. They don't see the amount of pain that they inflict and trauma into somebody. You know what I'm saying? So to them, it's like, it might not even take, it could take them a very long time in order for them to see, especially if they're, narcissistic. I know some people say, well, narcissists never change and this and that. Everybody can change, but they have to acknowledge that within themselves, as long as you give them enough time for them to learn their fucking lesson, and you don't constantly make it easy on them and feed their ego and this and that, and you know when to come forward and when to stay the fuck away. Put it that way. So then we have overflow. It says their heart is overflowing with love so much that it scares them because their love for you has no end. Okay. It feels like maybe the amount of love that you show this person, it scared them. Maybe they thought that you were being very clingy and codependent. Maybe they weren't used to having that much love. Maybe in their mind they felt like, oh, I'm not capable of receiving this type of love, so they pushed you away. They kept you like crying. They kept you like in a place that they shouldn't have kept you, and they're seeing that. Okay. And maybe you're seeing that for yourself as well too. Like, damn, I can't believe it took me this long to get out of this shit. We have endings. They entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring out the very best in you. Now their part in your story is over. See? Sometimes I'm hearing it's over now, move over, it's my turn now. Such an old school song. Yeah, somebody here needs to realize that something has ended for a reason. Can't go back to that. Maybe, you know, some people end one chapter where you can go back to how things used to be, but you can start new and you can start something different. But that's completely, totally up to the individuals that are going through this type of situation, okay? We have taming the beast. You make them putty in their hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work with you. Exactly. They can't go back to trying to control you or trying to emotionally control you or manipulate you. You just can't go back from that. It's done. It's over with, right? We're entering a new timeline, a new phase in life. So they know in order for them to get you or win you over or win you back, get you back, they got to do things differently. Happening completely like paused. Anyways, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Let's get some messages for you so that, you know, what advice does Spirit have for you in regards to dealing with your love situations? Okay, what do we got here? Burn your blueprint. So this is what it looks like. It says, don't try to plan your relationship. Allow things to unfold naturally. The universe might have something better. Honor the journey of the unknown. You see that, child? Sometimes you just gotta let things, you know, be a little bit. Okay, like TikTok is doing this weird thing where it's like, I don't know, it's like glitching or something. Anyways, let's continue. Forget what they say. What matters is what they do. Right? Actions speak louder than words. They can all say, okay, they can say all the I loves yous, I loves yous, I love yous, but if they never put into practice, it means nothing. The greater the actions, the louder the words. Be observant. And that's just very true, my darling. Okay? They can say all kinds of things, child, but if they're not acting on it and you're like, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? It don't mean nothing. All right, we also have be their friend. It's important that you be their friend first. Interacting with them on an emotional basis is just too heavy for them right now. Lay a good foundation for the future, especially if you're just like seeing this person, dating this person. Is just, you know, the beginning phases of the connection. Be their friend. Learn how to be each other's friend, or else if you can't, then it ain't gonna work. Okay. Ooh, this is a tough one. Hold off on the sex and allow your sexual tension to grow. Waiting may not be easy, but if you do, it will give you enough time to form an emotional connection and build trust. Making sex a more intimate experience and not just something you have just for the fuck of it. Like, I'm bored, bend over. I mean, I get it when you're already deep in the connection. That's cool and all. So, all right, we also have be loyal and faithful. Cheating is never the answer. It's never the answer, darling. And although we may go through trial and error to understand this, it's true. Feeling lonely and unloved could potentially leave you open to the affection of someone who seems to understand you better than your partner. We've all been there and done that, okay? And it's usually because we are being neglected emotionally, or you've told your partner what you needed or tried to show them and they kind of like pushed you away or acted like they didn't care. You weren't heard. Your feelings weren't being reciprocated. And it just made you be like, okay, well then fuck you. I'm going with the neighbor or whatever the case may be, you know? So anyways, hopefully it's not the neighbor, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that's what's coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading and I'll talk to you later. Bye.